BeastNet is brought to you by James Safety Services in partnership with OCR Buddy and OCR Strong. Here we discuss all things OCR and fitness related. Welcome to BeastNet.
Hey everybody, this is Lisa from BeastNet Podcast, and today we are talking with Jason, and you are the Director of Operations for Stars Unlimited and Legacy Farms. Can you tell us a little bit about that real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I appreciate the opportunity to come on the show, and I get to share some of the cool things we got going on. I'll apologize. I'm a little under the weather today.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's just a cold, but I've been home, so if I sound a little bit raspy, that's definitely part of that. So anyhow, but yeah, so I've my family's actually the owners of Legacy Farm. We've actually got established last year as far as what we're offering and doing different festivals and agritourism type things, which has been pretty cool. And I could share plenty on that. And Stars Unlimited has been something we've done. It's a nonprofit organization that's primarily focused on community connection. And we've done that through sports. We've done a lot of different things. And then also events, just stuff giving back to the community, as well as just how we can, really make more of an impact and build relationships and stuff like that. So plenty to share on that. I definitely come from an athletic background. My dad was a former Dallas Cowboy. And so we've tailored some of the athletic type things from our upbringing. And that's kind of been a legacy in a sense for us too.
That's awesome. It looks like you guys are actually having your Farm Tough 5K starting this year. It's your first one. Am I correct?
Yes. Yeah.
And is it just a 5K or is there anything else? Or
no, it's going to be pretty fun. I'm really excited. I know there's a lot of different type runs and adventure type things, or mud runs or obstacles. And so we're kind of trying to do a mix of everything, honestly. So I know the Tough Mudders, the Spartan race, we love all that type scene, and that's very big, I know. And so I think it'll be our first year doing it, but we have a 66-acre farm that goes into the woods and tons of hills and lots of water and really cool scenery and just a fun environment to be in. So we're gonna kind of mix it between doing lots of different obstacles, and also just the nature type running, and then adding different fitness stations. It'll be kind of a CrossFit type thing too. So for the very elite, it'll be the divisions you choose will based on difficulty. And so obviously to get muddy and wet, but there'll also be a lot of stations to really test your endurance and how tough you really are. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
That's awesome. And is registration open right now? Costs, what does all that entail for you guys?
Yeah. So registration's open. We're taking signups currently. It's at starsunlimited.team. And so you'll see this Farm Tough 5K, and that's you'll be able to click on the link and see. And so it's right now, again, we're in a kind of a fundraising stage and, doing a lot of different things, but again, everything we do is always giving back and just kind of building more of what we can offer for community connection and stuff like that. So our registrations, it's at $30 per participant. And we're going to be doing t-shirts and a lot of other kind of fun, different things. And the really cool thing too, is the run is going to be part of our spring festival at the farm. So basically you would run in the morning and compete. And then in the offer, there's going to be from 12 to 5, we're having like tractor rides, hay rides, there's petting zoo and food and all kinds of fun, really just a cool environment to be in. So kind of like, hey, get the athletic stuff done, kind of get changed, warmed up, and then go have some fun with the family. And so, really excited about that.
That's really awesome that you're actually combining having that race and then that family fun at the same time. I think a lot of us, at least all of us obstacle course racers, that festival environment and that time together with friends and family has been really missed with everything that's been going on. So It's awesome to hear that you guys are going to be having that going on in the afternoon to help kind of promote the farm and everything. You are a nonprofit. What do you guys give back to? Where do you choose to use those funds at?
Yeah. And so a lot of it is having a nonprofit tag. I think there's some misconceptions with like, oh, it's just all goes, because obviously there's a lot of very profitable nonprofits and things like that. But really, It's about mission for us. It's about impacting lives and really doing things that are going to give back as far as, relationships. We've done a lot of different free community lunches. We've done things that are, a ton of stuff for kids in schools and leadership trainings and working with churches and that kind of thing. So A lot of those funds, obviously, it goes towards helping us move forward and continue to build our team so we can do more. But it definitely, our heart is, it's not about a business. It's about people, and it's about relationship. And so that's been our driving force of everything we've done. And it's been really cool just to utilize the different events and sports we've done to really make impacts and stuff.
That's awesome. I saw in my notes that you have a baseball tournament. Did I see a golf tournament coming up later in the year?
Yeah. So actually our first thing is we have a basketball tournament coming up March 26th and 27th. So yeah, that's the first thing. So I'm kind of juggling a lot currently because I'm running our, the sports and events, as well as I'm trying to farm and, continue to develop the course and do all kinds of things. And I help also, we have a church out in Monroe too. I help run music out there. And so I'm a man of many hats currently.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, but I love it. It's fun. I definitely get to do that. So we have a basketball tournament March 26th, 27th. We have 3 different divisions. So there's elite, competitive, and recreation. So that's coming together. And if anybody's interested in that, you're welcome to even go to starsunlimited.team, same spot you would go to for the fun or the 5K or the farm tough, then you can do the same thing there.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then we have our golf. Yeah, it's a golf league out at Monroe with Blue Boy Golf Course. Great relationship with those guys. And it's a really fun course. So we're doing a 5-week thing there. And so that's another thing. You can go on the website, check that out. And yeah, go get the dust off the clubs and take some swings. It'll be fun.
That is awesome. And what are you doing at the farm? Like, what's that mission? What are you guys doing there?
Yeah, no, great question. So we've kind of got it. We've got it a few years ago. It's kind of a whole miracle how it happened. I mean, it was, my dad ended up getting it on auction, and he kind of kept his eye on it for a long time. And it's seriously how it came to be was pretty much a miracle. the price point, how it all came to be. And so, but really the goal of it was, obviously having lots of land and a lot of potential to do different things in line with what we've already done as far as events and sports. And, my dad's a huge visionary guy, and I'm similar. I take a lot of that big picture, like, oh, we could do this, we could do that, and so ultimately we'd love to use it as bringing families together, the festival type things. And we did a huge I wouldn't say huge, but a great start to like a pumpkin patch, corn maze, food and really festival type thing in the fall, which was great. And we'd like to offer, so spring is obviously doing a spring festival with the run.
Yeah.
We're going to be planning on doing a summer and then also a huge Christmas festival. So I know a lot of people are, have to go to Leavenworth or go to Seattle for like the Lights Enchant or whatever, but we'd like to be able to keep people in Snohomish County. Hey, come out, have a great time with fun decorations and pictures and hot chocolate and, all kinds of different things like that. So, and we also have a stage out at our farm too. So we'd love to do like a Christmas concert and also different summer concerts and bring some people in, because our venue potentially could fit a few thousand people, which is pretty cool. So.
That is really awesome. So you're located in Monroe. Where exactly? Because I know like the Spartan races were held in Monroe. Like where at Monroe are you guys at?
So we are on just off Highway 2. So it's
in
between Monroe and Sultan, a little closer to Monroe.
Okay.
Right off Highway 2. And the the identifiable thing for us is the reptile zoo. It's, it's pretty unique. And so we're literally just to the left of the reptile zoo. And then, so all that 66 acres driving, you kind of can't miss it.
That is awesome.
Our advertising hasn't been perfect. We've really just been, it's been mainly me and my dad and a couple others at the moment. So we've been mostly just, develop as much as we can. We're cleaning up, we're getting things going, but we're really excited to kind of get more promotional things. And just, we have thousands of cars drive by and they're always like, what is that? What's going on over there? So we will be better, and people will get to know what's going on as we're continue on. So
you guys just started this, last year?
So he's had it. Yeah, we've had the property for a little over 3 now, but we did our first thing actually to the public last fall. Yeah. And that was the fall festival. Yeah.
Awesome. So it's kind of like at the tail end of everything we've been dealing with, like COVID wise, Band-Aid wise, and everything else. So now you're kind of ramping it up since we're opening back up again, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah. Luckily too, I know a lot of the agritourism farms, because Snohomish is a big place for the farms. We have great friends who've really mentored and helped us as far as get started. But yeah, I know that was being an outdoor kind of thing has been helpful, because a lot of people couldn't do things indoors over the past couple of years.
True.
So we still had restrictions and certain things, but being an outdoor type deal was really great that people could have an outlet, at least to do some fun things, be around
Yeah.
people. And so that was pretty cool just to open up that opportunity. Yeah. And so, yeah.
So are you guys is it more like crops that you're growing, or do you have like animals as well, or kind of a
Yeah.
combination of both?
So we're not, I would say definitely our farm isn't necessarily for growing and selling vegetables and fruit and kind of thing, but we
Yeah.
are currently, we've grown pumpkins and corn based on
Yeah.
our festivals.
Yeah.
We're looking at actually going to be doing a vineyard potentially too. And so going to be doing grapes as well as probably apples for kind of thing. And then we like to do
Yeah.
Christmas trees too, kind of on the far end of our farm. So
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of different things. We're definitely not as experienced farmers. We're more event people who have a farm. But we're excited to learn and, you know, get our boots dirty a little bit. So that's been going on. And yes, we have lots of animals. So part of our festivals, we're doing a petting zoo, and we just had 6 baby goats, which are really the sweetest little babies. Yeah. So we have goats, baby goats. We got ducks and chickens and sheep, and my dad wants to get some other kind of more fun, you know, potentially some donkeys and alpacas and just stuff. It's a really blended family. So when you go there, everybody hangs out. But I'll say the number one icon animal we have is a turkey. It is hilarious. The turkey is a dog. I don't know. We've had him for a few years now, but he literally will follow you around everywhere and be right at your foot and just stay there. And you walk away, he'll walk with you.
Oh, that is awesome.
It's hilarious. And you stick your foot out, he'll stand on your foot and just chill.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome.
So he's kind of the icon for sure.
That's awesome. I definitely have a vote for donkeys. I have a neighbor across the street that has one, and I haven't quite worked the nerve up to go over and ask to see the donkey, but I hear him all the time, and it's just like, it's the best thing ever to hear the donkey.
They're pretty fun. Yeah.
So with the race, and you said you had like different, you know, options, is it just different scales? How does that work when it comes to like race day and start times and all that?
Yeah. So we're looking at doing 3 heats. One's going to be more of a recreation, and we'll have basically the set obstacles that will be, you know, there's things that will test you, but we'll have water and mud, hills, and a lot of things like that. Kind of a unique thing. I'm sure I haven't been to all the different Spartan races and stuff, but I know there's tons of skill obstacles and things like that. So we'd like to do a point system for like basically added challenge. And so for people who want to take the risk of, hey, I'm going to try to complete this challenge, by doing so, you get points, which would equal deduction of time. And so you kind of have to weigh, like, if I'm strong, hey, I can take off 40 seconds off my time if I can complete this. Or if I have agility, I can do this. And if I, you know, grab the flag and bring it back, I can take this amount of time off. But if you fail, you could lose time too. So we'd like to use some challenging skill type things, as well as so those are things you choose, like I can do them or not, but they're there.
Awesome.
Yeah. And so that'll be kind of like, and then we'll have like the A group, which will be, I would say, like our elite.
Do you like the BeastNet? Do you want to keep hearing it? Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more at BeastNetPod.
Yeah. So basically just, we'll have different options for different skill levels, I would say. And so I think the elite group is going to be pretty fun, because there will be like each station, hey, 25 push-ups or 25 deadlifts with like these weighted like cinder block things with handles, you know, so you got to do, you get that in. So you're getting tired there, and then you got to go in the mud, and then you got to keep it going, and then you got to go up hills with the 60-pound barrel. And then, you know, so it'll be some challenge and a lot of fun.
I think that's great that you're incorporating the chance to either do a challenge if you want to or not, but not have it be like, I wouldn't say a penalty, but not have it be one of those things where if you're not capable of doing it, you're not getting like looked down on because you're not doing it. So there's that fun aspect and the competitive aspect. I think that's so great to be doing. And a great way to include the family too. Like if you want to just have fun and get muddy and wet, then there you go. But if you want to challenge yourself, you have that option too. So
yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, I'm getting a weird buzzing in my ear. Okay. And this will be your first annual. You got the basketball tournament and the golf thing going on. Are you hoping to continue with the race next year, kind of grow on it, or just kind of keep it at a 5K?
So we are I think our plan would be to try to offer at least potentially 2 to 3 runs a year, centered around our festivals. Cause again, it's fun having lots of people around and a lot of fun things, you go to the fair and it's like, oh, there's tons of fun things to do with your families. And, while the race is going on, you can be here and your families can eventually see the finish and stuff like that. So we would like to offer potentially spring, summer, and fall. Maybe a winter, it might be a little cold, we'll see. But we would definitely, again, we're going to kind of just continue to, we have 60 acres. We could go very long, challenging runs, or we could keep it short and sweet and just kind of make it more condensed. And so we're going to kind of feel it out. We have a lot of options to do it. And I think I'm excited just to kind of have a first go at this and to kind of get some feedback and really grow it. And I think hopefully get lots of people excited about the course. So
yeah, definitely. It sounds like you got something like really awesome to grow upon. And have you already got some registration, or are you still just kind of promoting to boost it still?
Yeah, we've gotten people sign up. We have a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of different gyms and and they're wanting to partner and be at the event and get their athletes. And what I would like to see is even have like each gym or even a company bring their champion, like, hey, here's here's the Fred, just for people, more community event, come out. It's something that's not, it's obviously takes skill and it takes, endurance, but anybody can do it. Right. It's just kind of put the effort in. And so it'd be fun to really kind of get, in a sense, hey, if it's a business, if it's an organization, or if it's a gym, like bring your top athlete and like have even a heat where it's like the best of the best,
Oh yeah. A little friendly competition between the local gyms and stuff. That's actually really awesome.
That we'd like to kind of implement something like that. And it's possible. I'm in talks right now with a lot of different gyms and they're just excited about, the opportunity to be there. So to do that kind of option would be pretty fun, I think. So
that is awesome. With the nonprofit and all the things that you kind of do for like outreach and promoting and helping build the community, are you like, is there an opportunity like down the road for like sponsorships, or like just saying, hey, if you can't afford it, we'll help you,
100%. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And we've done tons of scholarships. I've had multiple people reach out and say, hey, would you guys be willing to work with us, or even for this group just to come in? Because again, obviously the funds help us grow. It helps us be able to move forward a mission and what we got and, being more in the community. But first and foremost, we want to be able to help people, and come have fun, come to our farm. We did the same thing at our festival. We were actually donation based for our fall festival. And so it was like recommend, hey, $5 if you can. And if not, just bring the family, have a good time, and so we'll probably, as we get a little more established, I think we'll try to be a little more, have different admissions and things like that. But ultimately, if people, we want to help people and have a great time. And so things are getting expensive, especially you think about gas prices, and I'm seeing even other farms getting very expensive, and we want to be able to have an affordable thing that people can come and just have a great experience. And so,
totally can understand that. And I think that's something that we need as our different local communities, to have something that people can go to and be a part of without it being a huge expenditure on their finances, just simply because a lot of people everyone's struggling right now. And if you got a family, like my heart just breaks for people with families and kids and just trying to get through right now. Thought about that after I bought gas this afternoon.
I know. That's crazy.
So
sure.
That is awesome that it's at this point in time, you're kind of donation based, but planning on growing, but keeping it affordable for families and people. Total like woo out my head. What made you guys decide to start this and start the Stars Unlimited and the farm and everything else? Was there like a driving force behind it for you guys?
Yeah. So kind of a little backstory. I mentioned my dad played for the Dallas Cowboys back in the day. And so after he did that for a few years, got to play under Tom Landry, which is kind of a big deal for people, kind of a legend. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. And so eventually he was working actually with, after playing for the Cowboys, working with pro athletes in Texas, kind of helping out with like Athletes in Action. And it's a faith-based organization that's, works, with the athletes and different give back things. And so he was
Yeah.
very involved with that. And then there was an opportunity to move to Washington, and work similar with Athletes in Action, but do it with the more Seattle teams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he did that for a while, and then we're living in Renton for a bit, and then eventually moved to Monroe when I was 5. And so that was kind of,
Yeah.
So we moved to Monroe. We lived on a rock on the top of a mountain that they built the house. It took about 20 years to build, but it was just kind of out in the sticks, homeschool the kids and kind of Beverly Hillbillies kind of thing. Not really, no. But it was we were very, very close connected family. That my dad's been in doing outreach and things, helping out in churches, and he was a men's pastor at a church for a while, and then he eventually wanted to really continue the sports background. And so we've been offering things for a little over about 27 years or almost 30 years.
Oh, that's awesome.
It started very small with just working with churches, and then it's really expanded to more different communities and organizations, and just having these kinds of things that people can be a part of. And so I came aboard, I believe it's been about 3 years full time. I was a server at Red Robin for 7 years. So if you guys like your burgers and fries, that's where I was for 7 years. And it was a good experience, and got to met a lot of great people and different things like that. But so eventually the drive behind it has always been kind of the mission I expressed earlier, with really help just being involved in the community, building relationships, and obviously the faith aspect of our lives is, that's who we are, and we're all about that too. And so but that was definitely the driving force as far as with Stars Unlimited, and then with the farm, it kind of goes hand in hand with bringing people, having a great time, and connecting, and just having a great time. So
that is awesome. And where can people find the information for the farm, for the race, for everything? What's our
So the farm, we're pretty active on our social accounts. I'm mainly doing most of the marketing currently, and I'm doing a lot on Facebook, and we still use Instagram as well. But you can find Legacy Farm. It's at Legacy Farm Monroe, I believe, on Facebook.
Okay.
And then it's at Stars Unlimited WA are two, if you guys want to like and follow those pages, that we're always, putting new things out and things to get involved and all that. Website at starsunlimited.team. And that's currently where you can sign up for the things we have coming up next month. And then our farm website's still in progress. It's thelegacyfarm.org.
Okay.
That is, so you can just see some more photos, some of the things we've done. But that will be getting developed as we're continuing on and stuff. But the 5K or the Farm Tough 5K is on the Stars Unlimited website.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on. I'm super excited to see how the race goes for you guys.
Yeah.
And again, what was the date again? It's April
16th.
April 16th.
So that'll be the start time. We're looking at 10 a.m. And right after the race, the festival will be starting, and so we'll have a place people can change, do what they need to do, and then then have some fun, take some tractor rides, do the petting zoo with the kids, and it'll be a lot of fun. And we actually have an Easter egg hunt too. I meant to say that. So
perfect.
So after the race, I believe it's 12:30 or 1, we'll have a big Easter egg hunt for kids as well. So
that's perfect. Well, thank you for reaching out and contacting us so that we can start helping you guys promote this. It's really awesome to see a group that is so community oriented and trying to reach more out to the communities. Been something that I feel has kind of been lacking in the last few years, and mainly just because of everything that's gone on. But to bring people back together again and more social is an awesome thing to see. I think we've all been missing it. So looking forward to the race, and hopefully I'll see you there and the rest of the BeastNet crew. So
that would be wonderful.
Thank you for coming on, and we will have everything posted in the link for the podcast as well for how to get a hold of you guys. And your Instagram accounts, are they the same as your Facebook?
Yeah. So I currently have, I think it's The Legacy Farm.
Okay.
My Stars Unlimited Instagram was actually under someone else. I've tried to figure out how to transfer it to me, so I might just have to delete that. But I haven't posted. I've mainly been doing Facebook for that currently. So, but if you want to find the farm on Instagram, it's The Legacy Farm.
Okay.
And Facebook primarily for stars, and then our website as well.
All right. Perfect. Well, thank you, Jason, so much for coming on
Thank
and
you. Yeah.
reaching out to us. It's awesome to see another group and people wanting to get more racing out there, whether it's obstacles, trail races, whatever, and all the rest of the community involvement. So thank you so much, and look forward to seeing you guys again soon.
All right. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Not a problem. You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the BeastNet podcast. If you haven't done it yet, find us on Facebook, like and share the podcast. Give us a review on iTunes or Spotify. All these things will help to expand the show in the future. Don't forget to subscribe and let us know what you think and what you'd like to hear.